Over 50,000 people face potential removal from the UK each year. But what if new April 2026 changes could make deportations happen faster than ever before? Could a simple mistake, like missing a visa deadline, suddenly put someone at risk? Now imagine waking up one day to find your legal status questioned, not because of a major crime, but due to a small oversight or rule change you didn't even know about. Sounds extreme, right? But these new policies are already raising serious concerns. So who is really at risk? And could it affect you or someone you know? Stay with me, because what you're about to learn might completely change how you see UK immigration rules. Number 10. What you should do right now to stay safe. If there's one thing these April 2026 UK deportation changes make clear, it's this. Waiting is no longer an option. The system is becoming faster, stricter, and far less forgiving of mistakes. So the smartest move you can make right now is to take control of your situation before it's too late. Start by checking your visa status, expiry dates, and conditions. Even a small misunderstanding could lead to serious consequences under the new rules. Next, make it a habit to stay updated with official UK immigration announcements. Policies are evolving quickly, and what was acceptable last year might not be allowed anymore. If you're unsure about anything, don't rely on guesswork. Seek help from a qualified immigration advisor or legal expert. This isn't just advice. It's a crucial step that could protect your future. Many people only realise the importance of this when it's already too late. Another key step is to keep all your documents organised and easily accessible. This includes proof of residence, employment records, and any communication with immigration authorities. In today's environment, being prepared can make the difference between staying secure or facing sudden action. Ask yourself, if you were asked to prove your legal status today, would you be ready? Finally, don't ignore warning signs. Letters, emails, or even small notices from authorities should be taken seriously. These changes are designed to reduce delays and increase enforcement, meaning responses are expected quickly. Taking proactive action today can save you from stress, uncertainty, and life-changing consequences tomorrow. If this video opened your eyes, drop a comment below and tell us your thoughts. Your voice truly matters to us because we put real effort into bringing you these updates. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us keep you informed with the latest critical news. Number 9. Foreign nationals with criminal records. Why the risk is higher now. One of the most significant shifts in the April 2026 UK deportation changes is how authorities are approaching foreign nationals with criminal records. In the past, deportation was often linked to serious or repeated offences, but under the updated rules, even lower-level crimes could now trigger stricter consequences. This means that something many people once considered minor might suddenly carry major immigration risks. The reason behind this change is the government's focus on public safety and faster enforcement. New policies are designed to reduce delays, allowing decisions to be made more quickly and with less room for appeal. For some individuals, this could mean facing deportation sooner than expected, even if their offence happened years ago. It raises an important question. Could past mistakes come back to affect your future in the UK? What makes this even more serious is the reduced flexibility in reviewing cases. Previously, factors like family ties, long-term residence, or employment might have played a bigger role in delaying or preventing deportation. Now, while these factors still matter, they may not carry the same weight as before. This creates a situation where individuals must be extra cautious about their actions and legal standing. So what can you do? First, understand your legal situation clearly. Don't assume anything. If you have any kind of record, it's essential to seek professional legal advice immediately. Second, maintain a clean record moving forward and avoid any activity that could put your status at risk. In this new environment, being aware, cautious, And proactive isn't optional. It's necessary. If this made you think differently, drop a comment and share your opinion. We read every single one because your support means everything to us. And make sure to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us keep bringing you powerful and important updates like this. Number 8. Rejected asylum seekers. Faster decisions, faster deportations. Another group facing serious impact under the April 2026 UK deportation changes is rejected asylum seekers. The UK system is now moving toward faster processing and quicker final decisions, which might sound efficient, but it also means less time to respond, appeal, or prepare. For many individuals, this could turn an already stressful situation into something far more urgent and overwhelming. In the past, asylum cases could take months or even years to fully resolve, giving applicants some breathing room. But now, with updated procedures and streamlined systems, decisions are being made at a much quicker pace. While this aims to reduce backlog, it also increases the risk of people being removed from the UK sooner, and sometimes before they fully understand their legal options. This raises an important question. What happens if someone doesn't get enough time to present their case properly? Another major concern is the limited window for appeals. Once an application is rejected, individuals may have less time to challenge the decision or provide new evidence. This makes it absolutely critical to be fully prepared from the very beginning. Missing documents, incomplete information, or weak representation can now have faster and more serious consequences than ever before. So what should asylum seekers do in this situation? First, ensure that your application is complete, accurate, and well documented from day one. Second, seek help from experienced legal professionals or support organisations who understand the system. And most importantly, stay informed, because in a system that's moving faster, being prepared and proactive is the only way to stay protected. What's your take on these faster decisions? Fair or too harsh? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we genuinely read and value every response. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it keeps us motivated to bring you content that truly matters. Number 7. Visa overstayers. Small mistakes, bigger consequences. One of the most affected groups under the April 2026 UK deportation changes is visa overstayers, and the risk is now higher than ever. In the past, some individuals who overstayed their visas by a short period might have had time to fix the issue or apply for extensions. But with the new rules, even a minor delay could quickly turn into a serious legal problem. The UK government is now focusing on stricter enforcement and real-time tracking systems, meaning overstays are more likely to be detected almost immediately. This shift is designed to close gaps in the system, but it also means there is very little room for error. Imagine missing your visa renewal by just a few days. Something that once might have been manageable could now lead to fines, bans, or even deportation proceedings. What makes this even more concerning is that many people overstay unintentionally. Confusion about visa conditions, delays in paperwork, or unexpected personal situations can all lead to accidental overstays. But under these updated policies, intention may matter less than compliance with the rules. This raises a critical question. Are you absolutely sure about your visa deadlines and conditions right now? To stay safe, it's essential to track your visa dates carefully and set reminders well in advance. Always apply for renewals early and keep proof of every submission. If you feel uncertain, consult an immigration expert instead of waiting. In this new system, being even a little careless can have life-changing consequences. So staying alert and proactive is no longer optional. It's necessary. Now, have you or someone you know ever faced a visa issue? Share your story in the comments. We truly listen because every experience matters to us. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us continue creating valuable content for you. Number 6. Students and graduate visa holders. New pressures you can't ignore. Another group that could feel the impact of the April 2026 UK deportation changes is international students and graduate visa holders. While studying in the UK has always been a valuable opportunity, the updated rules are placing greater responsibility on students to strictly follow visa conditions. Even small mistakes, like working extra hours or missing a course requirement, could now carry serious consequences. Under the new approach, there is a stronger focus on compliance monitoring. Universities and institutions are expected to report irregularities more quickly, and immigration systems are becoming more connected. This means if a student drops out, fails to attend classes, or violates work limits, it could trigger faster action from authorities. And what once might have been a warning could now lead to visa cancellation or removal proceedings. Graduate visa holders also face new challenges. While these visas allow individuals to stay and work after completing their studies, the expectation is now clearer. Maintain lawful status at all times. Switching jobs, staying unemployed for too long, or misunderstanding visa conditions could create risks. It's no longer just about having a visa. It's about actively maintaining eligibility every single day. So what should students and graduates do? First, stay fully aware of your visa rules, work limits, and academic responsibilities. Don't rely on assumptions. Always verify with official sources or your university. Second, keep a clear record of your attendance, employment, and communication. And finally, if anything changes, your course, job, or your personal situation, report it properly and seek guidance. In this new system, being careful, informed, and proactive is the key to protecting your future in the UK. Are you a student or planning to study in the UK? Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. We truly value your input because a lot of effort goes into making these videos. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us keep bringing you important updates like this. Number 5. Undocumented workers. Hidden risks. Becoming visible. One of the most vulnerable groups under the April 2026 UK deportation changes is undocumented workers, people who may be living and working without valid legal status. For years, many of these individuals remained under the radar, often working in informal sectors. But now, with tighter enforcement and smarter tracking systems, the chances of going unnoticed are rapidly shrinking. The UK government is increasing cooperation between employers, tax authorities, and immigration enforcement, making it easier to identify irregular work patterns. This means businesses could face stricter penalties for hiring undocumented workers, and as a result, they may become less willing to take risks. For workers, this creates a double pressure. Not only the fear of losing income, but also the rising possibility of being reported or flagged. What's even more concerning is the speed of action. Under the new rules, once someone is identified as undocumented, the process toward enforcement could move much faster than before. There may be fewer delays and less time to find solutions. This raises an important and uncomfortable question. If your status was checked today, would you be prepared for what comes next? So what can be done in such a situation? The first step is awareness. Understand your current status clearly and don't ignore the risks. If there's any possibility of regularizing your stay, explore legal pathways immediately with the help of qualified advisors or support organizations. Avoid relying on unsafe or unofficial arrangements, as they can make things worse. In this new environment, staying hidden is no longer a reliable option. Being informed and taking action early is the only real protection. What are your thoughts on these stricter rules? Share your opinion below. We truly read every comment because a lot of effort goes into making these videos for you. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click. but it keeps us motivated to bring you more important updates. Number 4. People switching visas. New rules, new risks. Another group that could be significantly affected by the April 2026 UK deportation changes is people who are switching from one visa type to another. This might include students moving to work visas, employees changing sponsors, or individuals shifting to different immigration categories. While switching visas has always been a normal process, the new updates are making it more strict and time-sensitive than ever before. One major concern is the gap between visas. Even a short delay between the expiry of one visa and the approval of another could now be treated as a serious compliance issue. In the past, such gaps might have been overlooked or resolved with minimal consequences, but under the updated system, these small timing errors could lead to legal complications or even enforcement action. Another important factor is documentation accuracy. Any mistake, whether it's incorrect information, missing paperwork, or delays in submission, can now slow down the process or result in rejection. With faster processing systems, there's less room to fix errors after submission, making it critical to get everything right the first time. This leads to a key question. Are you fully prepared before making a visa switch? To stay protected, always plan your transition well in advance. Double-check all requirements, keep track of deadlines, and ensure your application is complete and accurate. If needed, seek professional guidance to avoid costly mistakes. In today's stricter environment, a smooth visa switch depends on being organised, precise, and proactive. Have you ever gone through a visa switch? Share your experience in the comments. We truly value your voice because a lot of effort goes into creating these videos. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us keep bringing you useful and powerful content. Number 3. Families and dependents. When one change affects everyone. The April 2026 UK deportation changes don't just impact individuals, they can also have a serious effect on families and dependents. In many cases, a single visa issue involving one person can now create risks for the entire household. Whether it's a spouse, children, or other dependents, their legal status is often directly linked to the main visa holder, making the situation more sensitive and complex than ever before. Under the updated rules, if the primary visa holder faces a problem, such as visa cancellation, overstay, or legal violation, it could automatically impact the dependents attached to that visa. This means families could face unexpected disruption, including the possibility of having to leave the UK together. What makes this even more stressful is that dependents may have built their lives around stability, schooling, work, and community ties, all of which can be affected suddenly. Another key concern is documentation and eligibility requirements. Dependents must now ensure that their records are fully updated and aligned with the main applicant's status. Even small inconsistencies or delays in updating information could create complications. This raises an important question. Is your entire family's immigration status fully secure right now? To stay protected, families should regularly review their visa conditions, renewal timelines, and legal documents together. Communication and planning are essential. If any issue arises, it's important to act quickly and seek professional guidance to avoid bigger problems. In this new system, protecting one person's status means protecting everyone connected to it. Do you think these rules are fair for families? Share your thoughts in the comments. We truly appreciate your input because we put real effort into every video. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us continue creating content that matters. Number 2. Workers changing jobs or sponsors. A. Risky transition. The April 2026 UK deportation changes are also creating new challenges for people who are changing jobs or switching sponsors. While career growth is a normal part of life, The updated immigration rules are making this transition more sensitive and tightly controlled. What used to be a straightforward process could now carry unexpected risks if not handled carefully. One of the biggest concerns is the strict timing between employment changes. If your current job ends and your new sponsor is not approved in time, even a short gap could put your legal status in danger. Under the new system, authorities are focusing on continuous compliance, meaning there is very little tolerance for delays or mismatches in employment records. However, this creates pressure on individuals to ensure everything is perfectly aligned before making a move. Another issue is sponsor responsibility and reporting. Employers are now expected to update records quickly and accurately, and any delay or mistake on their part could still affect the worker. This raises a serious question. Can you fully rely on your employer to handle everything correctly? In many cases, people assume the process is automatic, but under these stricter rules, personal responsibility is just as important. To stay safe, always confirm that your new sponsor license, job offer, and visa application are fully approved before leaving your current position. Keep copies of all documents and maintain clear communication with both employers. If needed, consult an expert to avoid gaps. In this new environment, a simple job change requires careful planning and zero mistakes. Have you ever switched jobs in the UK? Drop your experience in the comments. We genuinely read them because we put a lot of effort into making these videos for you. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us keep delivering valuable updates. Number 1. Overlooked rule changes. The hidden danger no one talks about. While many people focus on major immigration updates, one of the biggest risks in the April 2026 UK deportation changes comes from small, overlooked rule changes that often go unnoticed. These are not always headline-grabbing policies, but they can have serious consequences if ignored. Sometimes, it's a minor update in visa conditions, reporting requirements, or documentation rules that can quietly put someone at risk. The real danger is that these changes are often poorly understood or easily missed. People may assume their situation is secure simply because nothing has changed on the surface. But in reality, even a slight adjustment in policy could mean new obligations, like updated reporting timelines, stricter eligibility checks, or additional verification steps. Either this creates a situation where individuals unknowingly fall out of compliance without realizing it. Another critical issue is the speed of enforcement. With improved systems and better coordination between departments, these small mistakes are now being detected faster than ever before. What used to take months to notice could now be flagged in a much shorter time. This leads to a powerful question. Are you 100% sure you're following every updated rule right now? To protect yourself, make it a habit to regularly check for official updates and policy changes. Don't rely on outdated information or assumptions. Stay connected with trusted sources, review your status frequently, and seek professional advice when needed. In today's system, it's not just the big mistakes that matter. The small details can change everything. If this surprised you, drop a comment and tell us what you think. We truly value your voice because a lot of effort goes into creating these videos. And don't forget to subscribe. It's just one click, but it helps us keep bringing you important and eye-opening content. The April 2026 UK deportation changes send a very clear message. The system is becoming faster, stricter, and far less forgiving. Whether it's visa overstayers, students, workers, families, or even those making small administrative mistakes, no one is completely outside the scope of these updates. What makes this shift so powerful is not just the rules themselves, but the speed and precision of enforcement, which leaves very little room for error. As we've seen throughout this video, many of the risks don't come from major violations, but from small oversights, missed deadlines, or misunderstood conditions. A delayed renewal, an incorrect document, or a gap between visas can now have serious consequences. This is why staying informed is no longer optional. It's absolutely essential. Ask yourself honestly, are you fully aware of your current immigration status and responsibilities? The good news is that these risks can be managed with the right approach. By staying updated with official information, keeping your documents organised, and seeking professional guidance when needed, you can protect yourself and your future. Being proactive, careful, and informed is your strongest defence in this new environment. At the end of the day, knowledge is power. The more you understand these changes, the better prepared you'll be to handle them confidently. Don't wait for a problem to appear. Take action early, stay alert, and make sure you're always one step ahead. Disclaimer: this content is for informational purposes only and is based on general research and trends. It should not be considered legal advice. For personal situations, always consult a qualified immigration professional.